Okay, so hello. So this is something I really want to cover today because what happened a few yesterday, the other day was absolutely disgusting. I've not really covered much of these events on my channel, but I've been following it on other channels. Anyway, I did this needs to be called out. The anger grows over racist remarks about Puerto Ricans at Trump rally and the rest of it. Yes, the Republicans joined Kamala Harris and Joe Biden in condemning comedian Tony Hinchcliffe's comments. I've never heard of this person, but yeah, I've heard it. He's absolutely disgusting. Outrage is continuing to mount following the racist anti Puerto Rican remarks at Donald Trump's Madison Square rally in New York, as Democrats, celebrities, and even some Republicans condemned the incident. Comedian Tony Hinchcliffe came under fire for comments made about Latinos and Puerto Rico at the Sunday rally. It's really racist, really disgusting. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. I think it's called Puerto Rico, he said, among other controversial remarks. Yeah, I've seen some of those, some of the tweets he's been saying about people as well. It's disgusting. In the hours following, Democrat and Hispanic groups on both sides of the political aisle have condemned the comments as offensive and derogatory. Kamala Harris called the remarks nonsense. It's more than nonsense. And said, I think last night Donald Trump's event in Madison Square Garden really highlighted a point that I've been making throughout this campaign. He's focused and actually fixated on his grievances and himself and on dividing our country. Joe Biden said the rally had been simply embarrassing and added, it's beneath any president, but that's what we're getting used to. That's why this election is so important. Democrat Representative Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, born to New York to two Puerto Ricans, called out the comments in a series of posts. This isn't the Comedy Store. You're using your set to boost neo Nazis like Marjorie Taylor Greene and stripping women's rights to the Stone Age. Your sense of humour doesn't change that, she wrote in one post, replying directly to Hinchcliffe defending his comments. Tim Walz, Harris's running mate, was also unamused by the racist jokes. People in Puerto Rico are citizens. They pay tax and they serve in the military at almost a higher rate than anybody else, he said on a Twitch live stream with AOC, Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. In addition to being immediately criticised of the Harris campaign, the comments drew angry responses from prominent Puerto Rican Republicans, including Angel Quintron, the head of the Republican Party on the island. Republican Congresswoman Maria Elvira Salazar represents part of Miami and has participated in recent Trump events, criticized remarks on Twitter, writing disgusted by Tony Hinchcliffe's racist comment, calling Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. This rhetoric does not reflect GOP values. Puerto Rico sent 48,000 soldiers to Vietnam, with over 345 Purple Hearts awarded. This bravery deserves respect. Educate yourself. It would be better if no one was sent to Vietnam. That was an illegal war in itself. But yeah, and that's another subject. Rick Scott, a Republican senator from Florida, also used Twitter to call out the comedian. This joke bombed for a reason. It's not funny and it's not true. Puerto Ricans are amazing people and amazing Americans, he wrote in the post. Yeah, that's not all of it. Apparently he was on another thing when a Chinese person introduced him and he was being racist towards him as well. And black people as well in posts. Absolutely disgusting person. Vile. Peter Navarro, a former Trump administration official and loyal supporter, opted for more colourful language. Tony Hinchcliffe must be the biggest, stupidest arsehole that ever came down the comedy pike, he wrote on Twitter. I could think of a lot more words for him. Trump's team is scrambling to contain the backlash. Campaign spokesman Caroline Levitt said in an interview on Fox News that Hinchcliffe made a joke in poor taste, but also suggested that the incident was being overblown. No, it's not a joke. It's not overblown. It's just vile racism, Nazism. This joke does not reflect the views of President Trump or the campaign. Yes, it does. It represents the whole ideology of Trumpism, and it needs to be stopped. Daniel Alvarez, a Trump campaign spokesman, said in a statement. But the criticism outside politics, Puerto Rican real music stars Bad Bunny and Ricky Martin announced their endorsement of Kamala Harris following the Trump rally. Martin wrote in a post with 18 million followers on Instagram, "This is what they think of us. Vote for Kamala Harris." Several political action committees have seized the moment as an opportunity to grow support for the Harris campaign. Nuestro PAC, Democratic Super PAC, whatever that means, focused on Latinos, began sending texts on Monday after raising $30,000 to text all Puerto Rican voters in Pennsylvania following the Trump vote rally, the Washington Post reports. Okay, is that it? Yeah, so what happened last night, or the other night, was absolutely disgusting. And you had Elon Musk there, Hulk Hogan, Dr. Phil, a few others. So yeah, this is good. This is hopefully this is to destroy the MAGA rally altogether now. So yeah, there we go. And we've got a week to go now before the election, and it shouldn't be close at all. Harris should be leading by a landslide. So yeah, we can't wait for this MAGA bullshit to stop altogether.